Welcome back, Little Fit Patriot here. I'm so stoked because I am almost 1 year into leaving my 9 to 5, and I wanted to share with you what they don't tell you. Who's they? Well, when you go into the content creator space, anything in the creator space, there's a lot of things they don't tell you, and I have three very important things I want to share. And the first one is hinting at the 9 to 5, right? You're giving up a 9 to 5 to work 24/7. And what exactly does that look like or mean? You have clients now, you have people expecting something of you, deliverables, all these things. Your phone is probably going to go off all of the freaking time, right? But here is the beauty in it is that you are working and building your dream, not somebody else's. So I was in corporate America after the military. So I did just shy of 5 years in the Army. And then I went to corporate America for 5 years where I did management, sales, operations, like you name it. I ran a little shop. So I learned a lot of things while there, especially with running a business. But the biggest thing is that no matter how hard I worked or how long I gave to that place, I'm not building my dream. So in the background, right, Little Fit Patriot was born in 5 years ago now, right? Which is wild. And I did that all while working my job and now going full time on my brand, on my business, being a content creator full time. It was a scary jump, absolutely worth it. I don't want to be working to build someone else's dream ever again, and you shouldn't either. Which brings me to point number 2, which is pay and money, income, whatever you want to call it, is not guaranteed in the creator space. If you just leave your job, boom, you think like cash is flowing. No. So there's a couple of things I expected, right? To meet clients, meet new people, go to different events, shake hands, meet people. The best thing I can say is you need to be financially ready to take that jump. If you look it up, usually they say 6 to 12 months of income should be in your bank account so that you can pay your major bills, your mortgage or your rent, whatever it is, put food on the table. I have been a single mom for many years, and that was incredibly important to me, right? I couldn't just leave my job of stability to just hope and prey on things, right? Because passion alone isn't enough to pay your bills. So just keeping that in mind, I made sure I had 12 months, so a full year of bills paid. I saved every bonus, every penny I could. I lived very minimally. As you can tell, it's not super decorated behind me, right? It is in some other places. I'm not trying to hate, but this is an interior decorating time. This is not that YouTube channel, right? I'm not that girl. I'm this girl. So knowing that it's not 9 to 5 and knowing that pay is not guaranteed. So make sure you have money. I did not just leave and expect money to just start coming, which is another little piece in there, right? Like actually, if not all of the clients I work with and people I work with, organizations, small businesses, personal brands, are all people I physically met, shook hands with, were referred to me by people that I work with. So what does that mean? Networking. Networking is so important, especially in the content creator space. And that's such a vague term. Like I do photography, videography, marketing, campaigns, newsletters, posts, you name it, social media management. I do a lot and different for different people. But every person is someone who knows me personally. I can't expect to go onto social media as a content creator and just sell people that don't know who I am. All of these are personal connections. And that is so important to build your network while you're still at your job and you're thinking about the jump, saving money, building a network, and knowing that you are going to be probably busier. And I don't like to say the word busy if you're being productive. As long as you're busy times, you're also being productive and prioritizing things, not just acting on emergency and urgency, but acting on priority. Very, very, very important. And my third really big tip here is that you have to think as a business owner, not just a content creator. Because again, like I alluded, passion alone does not pay the bills. Passion alone does not fuel a lot of things. Just generating content and thinking the clients will come, the opportunities will come. They might, and they might continue to do that, right? They guaranteed you're going to get some attention as, hey, I'm a content creator. But don't just think of it like that. As a business owner, your mindset needs to be on the fact that there's sales involved. There's operations behind the scene. You have to set up a bank account. Are you starting an LLC? Is it an S corp? Like understanding all these things, getting a CPA, you are now a business owner if you're a content creator in 2025, beyond, and before as well. So there is so much to think about when going into it. And I'm actually going to be posting a blueprint for being a content creator in 2025 on my Thursday drop. So these are just a little bit of tips here, but make sure you subscribe now if you're interested in seeing that blueprint, because trust me, like with all the trials and tribulations, I want to be able to share the quicker path, but as you know, it takes a lot of work, right? Nothing is for certain. Nothing is right away. It takes a lot of time. Like I said, it's been a year, and I was very fortunate to have met so many people over the last 5-6 years that knew what I could do, have seen me build my personal brand. And they're like, how do you help us do this for our organization, for our company? Hey, I need some photos. Hey, I need this. Like, you operate a camera. Awesome. Let's do a podcast. Do you know how to set up a podcast? Yes. So think of all your different skills that you have. Keep that network strong. Nurture those relationships. They matter so much. Anyone that says they got somewhere alone is absolutely lying. That is just not true. Could you have built your business by yourself? Do I do all my own editing and everything? Yes. I am a one-woman team right now, but the thing is, I never say that I got there alone. I had friends that believed in me, other creators that pushed me to make the decision, because I've been saying it forever. Your friends matter. Who you surround yourself with is who you become. If you think about the last 5 people you spent time with, or talk to or text most of the time throughout a given day or week, that is what you will become. So kind of alluding to some of the other things I've said in previous posts and videos, if the rest of your life looked like your last 2 weeks, would you be proud of that? If not, it's time to change. This is your wake-up call. I want to say, I'm living my best life right now. I couldn't have imagined myself being here had I not taken a certain amount of calculated risk. But like I said, it's calculated. It has been planned out for so long. For at least 2 years in my corporate job, I'd been telling friends and other people, hey, I'm leaving my job. I'm going to do this. But it never would have happened had I not had a little push from some other creatives and to have some self-belief in the process. So to kind of recap everything we've talked about here, nurture and build a strong network. It is not a 9-to-5. It is a 24/7 job. Pay or income is not promised by just leaving. And 4, I said something else and I already forgot, but that's okay. But remember, subscribe. That's going to be your 4th thing. Subscribe so that Thursday you can see the blueprint of how to become a content creator in 2025, the steps to take, finances to think about, every little detail that you need to succeed in 2025 and beyond. Things are always changing. So be on your feet, be ready to learn, be a forever learner. You're never going to know everything. Never. I don't know everything. My 7-year-old thinks he knows everything, but that's a kid thing, right? We don't know everything. But please subscribe. I'll be dropping the blueprint Thursday. And leave in the comments, have you ever thought about leaving your job? Have you left your job? Or what are you afraid of? Why haven't you left your job? What is stopping you from doing that and becoming a content creator or becoming an entrepreneur, period? I want to know. Stay tuned, and we'll see you Thursday.